Ever felt judged at the gym?
You don't know how to use the leg curl machine? Are you serious? Is this your first day alive? No, it's okay. I love helping people during their first day on Earth.
At Planet Fitness, get energy without the judgment and join the judgment-free zone. Never intimidating, always free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Get energized today during the Big Fitness Energy Sale for 24 cents down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, January 12th. See Home Club for details.
Mother's Day is just around the corner, and it's time to pamper the special mom in your life. And what better way than with the Osea's limited edition skincare sets, featuring clean, vegan, cruelty-free products that are safe for your skin and the planet. Osea is a women-founded, women-led brand that's been making seaweed-infused products for nearly 30 years. This Mother's Day, Osea has 2 limited edition sets that are perfect for gifting or keeping for yourself. Their advanced eye care duo brightens, awakens, and firms the skin around your eyes, while the Golden Glow Body Trio nourishes and smooths the skin all over. Both sets are packaged in giftable boxes. They're so beautiful you can skip the wrapping. And the best part? For a limited time, you can save up to $46 on Osea's sets. Plus, get free shipping. That's Mother's Day made easy. This Mother's Day, get 10% off your first order site-wide with code MOM at OseaMalibu.com. Go to OSEAMalibu.com and use code MOM for 10% off site-wide.
Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. When you finish this episode, or right now, add another Creative Typo Entertainment podcast into your feed. Here's a promo for one right now. Make sure you go and check it out.
What would you do if I told you that the world is not what it seems?
You're telling me that potato salad is the key to other worlds? Ha! It's not even the best side dish.
And people are not who they appear to be.
I don't know that we can trust Master Douche.
Well, I know for damn sure we can't trust Charles Edward Cheese.
My name's not Mike. Where puns run rampant through the streets.
The Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises will not stand for this.
Well, it's Gag Me for short, so I'm pretty sure they take everything on their knees, don't they?
And it's hard to tell who the real monsters are.
Well, yeah, it's a mimic. But I'm Francis the Lion.
3 heroes.
You have my sword.
You have my kazoo.
Oh god, my hip.
Face off against 3 villains.
Never again will they enslave me.
We'll make damn sure of that.
I'm Francis the Lion.
We know.
To keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart.
This damn portal won't close.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
And Tim and Terry from getting even more screwed.
They're totally werewolves.
Yep, they're definitely werewolves.
Holy shit, those guys are werewolves.
Welcome to A Fool's Quest. A Fool's Quest can be found on all major podcasting platforms simply by searching A Fool's Quest.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. Well, that is it. Any last things y'all want to do together or anything? You want to talk to Sarah? Anybody you want to talk to that's in this time on the ship?
No.
I think Aleister's made peace in this time.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not much Victor. There wasn't anyone that he cared about in this time that he would bother Like, he's not like he's going to go down and find Luth and talk to him for a second for no reason.
Hey, Luth, how do you feel about crypts?
Well, I would say, yeah, Luth like
well,
crypts.
Good. No reason.
He lives in a crypt.
Permanently lives in a crypt.
Yeah.
If you could lose any sense, which sense would it be? No reason.
So, as the time that was given to you approaches, Quarles did put up all over the ship a countdown clock.
No, that's ominous.
Mm.
You can't avoid it. It's always there. It's
how long has this clock been running?
All of you are called into the briefing room.
Oh shit, we're going to the principal's office. Victor did it.
Did not.
Nuh-uh.
Sarah's there with everybody that was always there before, except for Yelky.
Victor turns into Yelky to make everyone feel better about it.
Oh yeah, that'll go well.
Too soon.
Definitely,
No,
everybody feels good about that.
I'm sure they're all, still going through the grieving process, and you're just like, hey, remember this guy?
Victor wouldn't have telegraphed that he was doing it, but he also wouldn't have kept it secret. And I feel like everyone would understand why Victor was doing it.
So Sarah is at the head of the table. She says, all right, everybody, we are down to the last hour before we are sent to whatever location Atlach Natcha thinks we should be. We are ready for a fight, all hands on deck, whatever may happen. I do have it. I have already discussed with Manrose that we will pull everybody that can fight from the organization and get them here through the elevator onto Quarles so they could join the fight.
Get ready, Janice.
Your time to shine.
She said everybody that can fight.
Yeah, no. Gerbil runs out with his little crossbow.
Some people are good for fighting, others for dying. I think we need both.
Well, we need somebody to put together the play to tell of our heroic escapades,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Next order of business, Quarles, if you could please bring the device in here. Place it on the table, please. And then the device just lowers or raises up from inside the table.
Oh.
See, now I'm just imagining that Quarles is kind of like Casita in Encanto.
Yeah, there you go. It works. Yeah.
Just got a bunch of tiles on the floor or something. They keep flipping over to float along the floor.
Or the Beast. He's like the Beast.
So
there's an interesting angle on Encanto. What if Encanto, like Casita, is actually the Beast?
Oh, God. All right, so I'm imagining we're going to be placed directly in Haster's gaze. So when we arrive, we need to activate this device. Whoever is closest to it.
Shouldn't we just have someone stand next to it?
Okay, everybody start as far away as you possibly can.
Use the box to make one of those little guys and make it his job.
Oh, it's my.
Or does somebody want to volunteer and take it?
Just screaming over the box. I'm in the bathroom. Someone go get it, please. I'm trying to pinch one off, man. Come on.
Who wants the box?
What's in the box? I can man the box, as it were, unless my skills and abilities are needed elsewhere on Quarles.
Does it need someone like Julian to turn it on?
Somebody needs to press the button.
So no.
At the right time. This is why I'm asking for volunteer, because our lives are in your hands.
So no.
On maintaining our livingness.
Livingness.
I'll take the box.
Oh, very well, Victor.
I will be ready to rewind in case he messes it up.
That's a good plan, actually. Because you can rewind other people's mistakes, but not yours, right?
And would y'all have would y'all have debriefed her on your talk with Eliana?
I think so. I know Victor would have.
Okay.
Because Victor was the one that didn't lose anything, so he doesn't have to say, "Oh, and I'm gonna owe her a favor." Victor, would have said that. So we can do that now, or we
he gonna include the part where he threw Aleister under the bus?
He didn't throw no one under the bus.
Well, Aleister's got something to give you.
or did I say Eliana was helping with the shield? What was Eliana helping with the shield with?
Yeah,
that
Eliana,
was for the undead. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Eliana.
So this is
she would prevent us from entering
turning
Hasters
undead. That's right.
Undead. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, the device will lower Hasters' influence as a whole.
Okay,
excellent. That's even better.
That keeps you from. Well, seeing as Eliana will be protecting, against my better judgment, will be protecting us from turning undead. And she will also be providing you assistance when Haster splits us up. This device,
that's what she said.
This device will lower Haster's influence enough to where we aren't instantly consumed by dread that it will kill us.
Well, that seems useful.
Yeah. Dread's bad. I don't like it.
If that is all everybody has, then please
man your posts.
Take advantage of these last 45 minutes to finish preparing and or take a little time for yourself. We don't have that much longer, and enjoy what little time we have.
Hypothetically, what do you think would happen if I were to rewind our travel through time? Aleister just asks to the room.
Oh, are these just the burning questions we have before?
Everybody just looks at Aleister and they look at each other, and Sarah's like, I do not know the full capabilities of your rewind, but I don't know if it will have any effect on that big of a time jump.
Well, it's not something that I really wanted to test out. I'm just saying a curiosity.
Yes. Please don't do that, because it could have very drastic repercussions.
Well, I wasn't going to do it. I was just citing a hypothetical.
Okay.
Quails can respond, correct?
Yes, Quails can respond, yes.
I'll pose a question. Quails, inside of you, what do you think would be the most vulnerable spots in the event of attack? And I don't remember what Quails sounded like.
Please describe them in ship terms and not in body terms.
Well, I mean, we might need to know both, to be fair.
Well, yeah, the hologram pops up on the table of Quails, and he goes, well, my most vulnerable part would be my heart, or what you would call an engine.
All right.
You would think that would be better protected.
Well, it
is.
Well, yeah, that's the most vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is protected. I'm just saying vulnerable, as in where we need to.
If it gets hit, it's
divide our efforts. Okay.
Yeah.
I will station myself in the engine room and make sure it's 1, defended, and 2, operational in case we have issues.
Okay.
Any other squirrels?
Any other squirrels?
Yeah, squirrels.
Slappy.
You got squirrels in the vents. Flush those out immediately. No stowaways.
Slappy, Rocky.
Well,
Conquer.
as long as weapon systems are operational, I will be able to provide
suppressive fire.
I will be able to provide fire for whatever fight is going on wherever everybody is teleported to.
Aleister, is that something that you think you could take on?
What, supporting fire?
Yes. Okay.
Well, we're not sure I'm not sure everybody will remain on me.
Okay. This is just filling for time. I don't know. Julian's trying to sound smart right now.
Well, I'm just saying, don't get comfortable in whatever. Don't get comfortable in whatever positions you may be in.
Well, I very much will.
We may all be separated.
Okay.
Yes, we were kind of anticipating it.
We have ways of maintaining communication between all of us, assuming that there's not something that's going to be interfered with. Just if you do get separated, I would ask that you pick a anchor point to see if you can make your way back to that particular point so we know where everyone will be at. That's kind of where I'm going with.
Everybody nods in the room, including Quirrell's hologram.
Including Quirrell's the ship. Like everybody,
Victor's nodding, but he looks a little confused too.
Yeah. Everybody else is nodding.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Well, it seems that with the remaining time, there's just enough time for another nap. So I think I will go and do that.
Yes. Everybody go enjoy
30 minutes.
your last 30 minutes. Yes, please. You're all dismissed.
All right, I'll go to the engine room then and wait there.
Nap time.
All right. Yeah, I would say while you're in the engine room.
All the steamed hams, you get the fuck out of here right now.
When you mention that Quirrell's is in there, well, of course, Quirrell's is talking to you in there, and he lets you know that he is reinforcing the area around engine and ship systems, just in case.
How many doors are in there? Just the one?
To get into the engine room,
Yeah.
I would say there's 2 total.
Okay.
Like the engine room would be pretty big.
Okay.
So
all right,
it doesn't look like a heart,
but it feels like
it
a
looks
heart.
kind of like a warp engine.
Mm-hmm.
With his remaining time, carrying the little box with him, paying attention to the countdown clock, very close attention.
Yes.
Victor is going to go to the elevator and check on Manrose. He's curious what Manrose is going to be doing. So he might hit the button and the elevator opens up. Manrose is in the elevator right now, right? Or is he?
Yes. Well, he is now. He wasn't before.
He's sort of waiting in the elevator for the time where he can activate it or something.
Oh, hello, Victor.
Hi, Manrose. Was he in the meeting?
I don't think Manrose is in the meeting.
Okay. I was wondering, since you were the only one that wasn't at the meeting, what you were planning on doing. I think Sarah said you were gonna see if you can get all the other members here to help.
Oh, yes. Whenever you arrive in the correct time, I will bring the other people from. I'm instructed to bring Barum, Chandira, Gerbo, Gimbal, and Bracket.
They're good in a fight.
And
anybody else that we're forgetting?
The Dread Tech people.
There's one other person.
Oh, one other just regular person that we used to have, an Alexander. So,
no,
he's brought him back
no,
from the dead.
No.
We actually changed time because we took away his purpose, so he ended up not dying.
Who all did I say? I said Barum, Chandira, Gerbo, Gimbal, Bracket, Dastrin, and Eliana and Shadow. Or no.
Wow, bringing in the big guns.
And Evangeline and Shadow.
What about Verspar?
Did you say Verspar as well? Is Verspar coming? I know she was working on her
Oh,
own mech.
yes. Verspar as well.
Thanks for answering me, man. Breaking that fourth wall, winking at the camera, right, Max?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I said it like it was like, oh, yeah, and Verspar.
Oh, yeah. So, once they're all here, are you just going to be in the elevator? That's your job, right?
Oh, yes. I operate the elevator.
I'm glad you'll be safe. Last time, you got hurt. Back when we let the tattered raps in there, and I was just concerned about you.
Oh, I recovered, of course.
The big reveal is like, oh, I didn't actually get hurt. I was just pretending to be hurt so that you could do what you were supposed to.
Yeah. I recovered. I'm fine. I'm here.
I lived, bitch.
Okay.
Also, I like the fact that we just kind of glossed over like him excluding himself from arriving in the right time.
Mm-hmm. I noticed
when you arrive.
I will have the cast of NPCs ready to go.
Wait, are we playing again? What?
Guy McPherson's showing up.
Yes. If he could bring in our NPCs, that would be fantastic. If Norm, the normal human, shows up to help me, 10 out of 10. That's
all right.
I'm your
Anything
bodyguard now. Victor.
I'm not even gonna try to. I'm not even gonna. attempt the
Vicus.
accent. Hold on, let me see if I got it in me.
Penrose. Oh, you okay? Yeah.
Oi, Julian, it's Vicus. I got your back, mate.
Penrose, I know we're as ready as we're gonna be. What's gonna happen to you if we don't succeed? Will you be okay?
Oh, you have so much more to worry about. You don't need to worry about me.
I know I don't.
Don't worry about me. I'll outlive all of you.
Not enough about me. Let's kill you.
I was just concerned, that's all.
Oh, I'll be fine.
4 minutes.
Well, in case I don't see you again soon.
Good afternoon and good night.
Yeah. have a good rest of your day, Monrose.
Oh, I will. Thank you. You too.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Good luck.
We're all counting on you.
Yes. This is a battle of epic proportions, and your roles in this fight are very important.
I agree. Our roles are very important.
Yes.
Hoping they're 20s.
Especially Cinnamon.
Especially since you got a 2 and a 3 in Carding.
Especially because I got a 2 and a 3 in Carding.
All right. So you're all doing your things. Aleister is sleeping. Victor,
I'm watching that clock like a hawk.
You got time to this up?
Yeah.
You're a clock hawk?
You turn... Yeah, I guess did you just stay in the hallway with the device?
Yeah, I mean, unless there was a better place where it seemed like Victor would be, but Victor knows that pretty quickly.
By the time you got done talking to him, there's like minutes left,
and so Victor
digit minutes.
Yeah, so Victor will just get in a place where he feels like he'll be secure and safe because he's got to hit this button immediately. And then Victor is essentially, watching the clock, and he's like readied in action, in D&D terms. Victor has readied in action to when that clock hits 0.
Hey, that's good.
He is hitting that button. Like the second he's detected that we're moving or we're somewhere else, or that even if just the time on the clock is done, Victor is activating that box as soon as possible.
Okay. All right. Julian, you are in the engine room assisting Quarles in the preparations. And just right as you finish it up, because you've been watching the clock, of course. Yeah, just as Victor gets settled and Julian helps Quarles finish up.
Oh, one more thing. One more thing. Victor would have been watching the clock, and with about a minute to go, Victor would have gotten on the Vox box and said, "Aleister, get up. It's almost time."
What do you mean?
The worst alarm.
Where Aleister's not going to sleep through that. He's just Aleister awake a minute before he needs to be. Just so he has time to do the little stretchy stretches.
All right, you can respond, Aleister.
What?
And then we've got 50 seconds before it's going to happen. Make sure you're ready.
I mean, that's enough for
No, it's not.
45
Aleister.
more seconds.
Don't argue with me this time. Just get up.
Fine, if it'll get you to stop.
Unless you'd rather die.
And Aleister will kind of stand up and do his stretchies.
All right. His stretchies.
I've seen cats wake up. They do stretchies.
It's true.
As you're all watching the clock, the last, it's 5 seconds.
It's
five.
doing the 24 noise as it counts down. Do, 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 do.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
And then I guess just like we pan out just looking at the ship from space, and
With
it's
our
just
camera.
in just a blip, it just disappears.
Blips here?
And everything goes black for a second for all of you.
Just have a nice, good sound effect with it.
So you appear in a new place. You are not inside the ship looking at what you were just looking at a second ago. You are instead on some alien land looking off into a unknown cosmic looking sky. Moons, planets in the distance, lots of stars. And you have an entire army in front of you of undead. Some of them look to be armed for physical combat. Some look like they are magic users. Some of them are riding a draconic-looking creature. That's a lizard-like creature, larger than a horse, and has numerous strange eyes. You see all kinds of otherworldly creatures. You see undead automatons that you had fought inside of the hospital in season 1.
Yeah, like the ones that were being sent through portals to fuel Haster's army, right? Those.
Hey, it could have been more. Corrected that.
You're right. It could have been more.
Yeah, we see exactly 7 of them. You know, we stopped it real quick.
Looks like on the front lines there's these eyeless looking creatures. They're human size. They have egg-like bodies supported by 9 spidery legs ending in crimson claws. They have 2 long pointed ears that it looks like they're all adjusting rapidly at every little sound. And you also see around you everybody that was on the ship with you. You see Quirrels up in the sky.
Quirrels up in the sky. I can go twice as high.
Yeah. Anytime you're done describing things, I'll point out that Victor hit the button immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just before you somehow progress to where I don't get a chance, Victor was ready to do it the second anything happened.
Yeah.
He was prepared for anything, and he hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm pretty sure that I can't dim door up into Quirrels.
Yes, that would be too far.
Like, little bit too far. Now, if I had teleport, 900 feet, I think.
Oh, yeah, Quirrels is 1,000 feet up.
He's 901 feet in the air.
I pick you up and throw you in the air, and then you can do it.
But no, I'm guessing he's probably more like tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of feet up or more.
I imagine he's probably a little bit closer than a normal airplane, but way too far to be reasonably reached. That's what I'm imagining in my head.
Yeah, he's not like so far, like, hell, you don't even know, like, it's just like rock, like the entire place that you're at is just all rock. There is no trees, there is no nothing, it's just
correct.
Yeah, but you are still in the dreamlands.
Still in the dreamlands.
So Julian's feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the creatures riding one of those horse-like dragon things does look to have wraps that are flailing all around.
Just one?
Not another one.
Although he is bigger, more menacing, more rappy than from a distance than the pallid mask was.
Oh, good. I was scared he would
definitely
be
wouldn't
smaller.
want to have our big bad be the same guy we've already fought and beat. Like, that'd be anticlimactic.
And also, there was that moon-like head in the sky, but whenever Victor pressed the button, it seemed to get further away.
Okay.
Like, that's what it is right there.
Like
it just the button, all the button does is it pushes Aster away.
Well, instead of being like close up and third dimensional, it looks more like it's 2-dimensional.
Oh, so you turn Haster into a 2-dimensional being.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Turn him
Or at
into
least
a
your
two-dimensional
perception
character.
is at least your perception of it is second.
Did he just
dimensional or
get
2-dimensional.
Superman 3'd and got sent to the whatever the null zone?
You just basically threw a cellophane S at him.
Take that. Oh, that was really inconvenient.
Yeah, it really slowed you down, didn't it?
I imagine that like when they appeared there, like that was one of the first things that caught Victor's eye was the Haster thing, like as he hit the button and when it flattened him or whatever. Yeah. Victor would have just like turned to to everyone and be like, the Haster button worked.
Hello, Aleister here. So, have you ever had the feeling of just intense anticipation of something that was about to happen that seems so monumental that it could change absolutely everything for you? I suppose at this point I'm having somewhat of that feeling, because it's not even just the final battle here. I think I feel something a little more coming on, as if I maybe am closer to achieving my goals than I had even hoped before. Yes, I know that I still need to get a couple of body parts from one dead lib, but I can't help but feel like that is going to happen a lot sooner than later. And beyond that, the only thing really standing in my way anymore is Haster. And so once we are able to defeat Haster in this climactic battle, I'll be able to do everything that I must to be able to fulfill all of my desires. I guess the only thing really left is what to really do after I have restored Evangeline to myself. I mean, obviously I don't really have a need for the power beyond that, as long as Evangeline and I are able to retire to a nice place that is outside of everything. I suppose Eliana could help with that. I mean, she already did seem very keen on the idea of myself and Evangeline joining her in Arvidale, and Arvidale is such a nice place. And I think Eliana would be able to protect us well enough that the power is not really necessary. I don't really know how I should go about giving it up, though. I mean, it seems like such an important thing to just kind of leave lying around somewhere. But I suppose I can figure that out whenever we get there. In any case, all music is written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios. You can find links to our show or other shows that are either made by us or others we associate with at Creative Typo. You can also find a link to our Discord, where we're always chatting and having quite a good time. Or if you feel like supporting us, you could visit our Patreon and perhaps become a patron there. We have several goodies for anyone who does decide that they feel the need to donate. But thank you for listening, and I hope you will join us next time on Microphones and Monsters.